It's Lara here. Welcome to another Witchy Wednesday. This is for the week of July 12th, 2017. And these readings go Wednesday to Wednesday, hence the name Witchy Wednesday, right? And so last week I brought you Witchy Wednesday from Manitoulin Island, which is where our camp is. And I was hoping to be there again this week, but events transpired to prevent that from happening. We came in town for a few days. We thought it was just a few days to get some things done, take care of a few things, and our cat disappeared. And so she's been gone since last Thursday night, and we've been doing everything under the sun to try to find her, and no luck yet. So we're really hoping that she's just on a bit of a summer adventure and that she's going to return to us. But I also wanted to let you know, actually, before I continue with the reading, that I mentioned before that I've launched my new website, and there's some new services there. And if you're interested in things like Witchy Wednesday and card readings and that sort of thing, you can check out. I do offer a variety of card readings. Right now, 3 card readings only. Or you can get a mini reading of just 1 card, sort of Witchy Wednesday fashion, but it's only pertaining to you and your specific question and situation. So you can check that out on the services page of my website. And I also have some e-courses there. A new one's going to be launching next week. And I also do some one-on-one sessions with people. So like intuitive coaching sessions where I use it's more sort of like a therapeutic situation, and I do use a variety of things like the cards, and I take a look at some specific points in your astrology chart if you're open to that kind of thing, and I use some coaching techniques and that kind of thing to help you specifically with whatever situation that you're dealing with or that you're seeking answers on. So there should be a link here. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a link. I think it's in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen that you can get to the website from. All right. So without further ado, here is the card that I chose for us this week. And I'm going to hold it up to the camera so you can see. I'm hoping there's enough light. It's a bit of a gloomy day here. But the card for this week is the horse. And the horse represents delegating authority and asking for help. So it's kind of interesting, you know, for me personally with the whole cat situation that this came up, because we have really had a lot of people that have been very supportive in helping us try to find Nigella, whether it be through, you know, social media posts or actually going to the various shelters and things around where we live to look for her. And neighbors letting us, you know, crawl around in their yards, under their decks, and opening their garages and sheds and things like that to make sure that she's not there. So, and lots of encouraging words and tips too from people. So that's been really welcomed and really in keeping with the message of the horse for all of us this week, which is really saying to us, you know, we can't always go it alone. Sometimes we need to ask for help. We need to accept help when it's offered. I don't know about you, but I tend to really suck at that. It's not a strong point for me. I'm very much a do-it-yourself kind of person, and I don't tend to ask for help a lot. And so it's something I need to get better at, definitely. And this is a good reminder for me, as much as it is for anybody else who's in that situation. And so, you know, think about maybe if there's areas in your particular life that you're kind of feeling, you know, geez, if I could have some help with this, maybe I could get a little bit further. And you're maybe feeling a little bit alone in that, and a little bit like not knowing sort of what the next step is, that kind of thing. It's the time to seek out some support and some help, and to be willing and vulnerable enough to accept help when it's offered to you as well. You know, the horse, I'm thinking the horse also represents freedom, right? And if you think about the relationship between the horse and the rider, really, the horse affords its rider the freedom to get around and go places that the rider may not normally go, and that sort of thing. And horses, they're helper animals as well, right? As much as they are companions. And, they're sturdy and sure-footed and can help us get where we want to go. And so calling on that sort of energy of the horse is really what your task is this week. So think about where it is that you might need some help, or think about, if you're one of those people like me who's not very good in general at accepting help and asking for help, then maybe now's the time to take some step towards that. And to, it could be something as small as, I'm just thinking, again, personally, from my own experience, right? Kids are off school. And so, there's not a lot of structure, especially when my husband and I both work from home. And so, this morning it was kind of like, okay, you guys need to, help. There's some stuff around the house that needs to be done, and you need to pull your weight. And so, because I was feeling a bit overwhelmed by, chores and all of that kind of stuff as can happen. And so, they stepped up, and, but if I hadn't asked them to, they wouldn't have done it themselves, right? And then I would have been left, my husband and I would have been left with doing it all ourselves. So I asked for help, and I got what I was hoping for. So I hope your week goes well. I hope you get some help where you need it. And again, if you're interested in in your own Witchy Wednesday type reading, or working with me one-on-one, or possibly taking an e-course, that kind of thing, then please do check out the website. And if you have any questions, then feel free to contact me. Okay, take care, and keep your fingers crossed for Nigella's return, please. I'll let you know how that goes. All right, bye guys. Thanks.